All right, guys, we are on Wealth Wednesday again, and we are so happy to have this trainer with us every week because he is a phenom at what he does. He does both the marketing and the real estate, and he's killing it on both sides, and he's spreading his passion across the country like fire. So I would love to bring out Mr. Money, Michael Huggins, and get a great training started.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Gamer. Let me know when I can share my screen. All right, guys. Welcome to Wealth Wednesday. It's great to see everyone here. Thanks for jumping in. Remember that this is an app, and so if you just dialed on your phone, you could also download the app and watch what we're going to share here. All right. So Gamer did hit it on the button about regionals. It's once a year. Early bird discount is expiring soon. I'm planning on going to the Scottsdale regionals. I'm going to the Hawaii regionals, the regionals, and the Denver regionals. So I hope all of you guys just follow me along. Let's go on a circuit. Let's go check out all these markets, meet the people, close more business, hang out with Bob Snyder. Just, do the damn thing. It'll be awesome. All right. Let's pull this up here. Whiteboard. All right. I want to talk today. Then I'm happy to take questions first. Looks like we got some stuff in the chat. Can't hear me well, Richard Clayton. Can anyone else hear me okay? Are you coming? Am I coming through clearly to you?
Michael, I can hear you fine.
Thank you. The 4 phases. 4 phases. Now I forgot my, so I get to use my finger today. The 4 phases of thinking. Okay, so a long time ago in the agricultural phase, right? We started organizing as a society, started making sure that there was enough food for everyone. Great, agricultural. Then we had a phase shift and we moved from agriculture to the what age? What were we in? The industrial age, right? We were in the industrial age for a while. We made all the cars and all the fridges everyone could handle, right? We were very industrious with our age. And then we started phasing out of that and into the next phase. So I wonder if you could tell us what age we're in now as a society. We are in the information age. Information processing, getting that information out to people, using that information, channeling it. So information changes situations. We need to phase shift. Too many of us are stuck in the industrial age. So let me go over these 4 phases and I'll show you where people get stuck. So phase number 1, and we're gonna go with blue. Okie dokie. Phase number 1 is philosophy. What is your philosophy on thinking? What is your philosophy on working? What is your philosophy on networking? What is your philosophy on your schedule? And what's your philosophy on journaling? And your philosophy on eating and talking to yourself, self-affirmations and routines and habits and rewards. Philosophy is a pretty big deal, and it leads us into the next phase. So the phase after philosophy is attitude. How we feel about how we think. Right? So philosophy is thinking about what we're thinking about. Attitude is thinking about how we feel about what we're thinking about. Then The next phase shift from attitude is activity. What are you doing? How often are you doing it? Are you consistent? Is it movement or is it accomplishment? Activity. And then finally we get to result. Now, activity and result is where the industrial age was. If you just do a certain thing, if you just clock in, swing the hammer, and clock out, you get a paycheck. Or if you just clock in and type on the typewriter, clock out, collect a paycheck. It was just activity, result, activity, result, activity, result. If you do the certain activity, you'll get the certain result. Well, guess what? In the information age, it doesn't work like that, because if we don't have the right attitude about what we're doing, then we don't get the same result. Right? If we have this grumpy ass attitude, like, well, I don't like what I'm doing, this boss is stupid, and this is stupid, and the internet is stupid, and everyone's stupid, then you're going to take stupid activities and get stupid results. Okie dokie. All right, so the information age goes all the way to our thinking. What do we think about when we're thinking? Have you guys ever thought about what you think about when you're thinking? Are you thinking of abundance? Are you thinking of ease? Are you thinking of scarcity and dis-ease? What are you thinking about when you're thinking? This is what we get paid for, guys. This is, I'm serious. In the information age, this is what we get paid for. We get paid for thinking about thinking, right? I think it was Earl Nightingale. He said, 3% of people in the country actually think. 17% think they think. And the other 80% would rather die than think. We're in the information age, guys. If you aren't keeping up with your thinking, you're out the game. Okay, thinking of healthy thoughts, thinking happy thoughts, thinking abundance thoughts, thinking teamwork thoughts, thinking growth thoughts, right? Challenging your old paradigm, challenging your old patterns, and taking on new information. That kind of thing. Then you got this attitude that feeds right into it. Okay, we were doing some door knocking exercises earlier this week. We had a blast. Okay, we're gonna be dialing in this door knocking thing, selling combos on the front steps. Right, you sell 2-3 combos a day. You work a couple days a year. Okay, if you have the right attitude when someone opens the door, if you have the right attitude when someone answers the phone, then they will stay on the phone with you. They will stay on the porch with you. They will engage in conversation with the right attitude. Okay, then you do the right activities, which is put them in the funnel. We talked about that on the last couple of videos. Then your result. If you just change my activity, I'll just make just hang out right here. Up on that. All right, so let's fill in some blanks here. We're gonna go with pink now. Okay, in philosophy, I would like you to think about with philosophy an apple a day. Apple a day.
Hey, Michael.
Okay, an apple a day. What's up?
Is your signal strong? Because the last couple minutes we've been losing quite a bit of what you said.
Well, good. Yeah, I got all the bars of all the LTE.
Okay, well, just keep going. You're
Hold
sounding
on.
okay right now. It's just that it was getting kind of distorted and robotic sounding and missing some words for a minute.
Phones are loud and clear though.
Okay, so we're back in action. The thing people say. Okay. Apple a day is your philosophy, right? This could be a contact day. This could be push-ups. It could be the thing about the apple a day philosophy versus the donut a day philosophy. What does it do for you? After a day, you die from diabetes, right? So let's also be clear on 7 on Sunday. Doesn't hurry up and try and ample a day also like in reading, 10 pages a day or a chapter a day. To read a whole book of the month instead of just reading 10 pages a day, you're gonna you'll have a different attitude, which means you actually get a different result around your reading, around your health, or around your wealth. So the philosophy of an apple a day, or I would also not or and the philosophy of it's as easy as doing it. It really is as easy as it. It's as easy as doing it. Okay, so if you're watching the classes and the lawyers to set up an LLC, your philosophy is great because is doing it. Go set up your business lines of credit or start velocity banking or account going or an offer. Your instructions are in your class or in your training. If you have the philosophy of it's as doing it, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. The philosophy of attitude, goodness. Okay. It has big results. You have attitude, attitude, gratitude. No matter if it's going your way or not. Okay, Michael Jordan, when he was with the Bulls and all his championship stuff, he made sure that his team, when they walked off the court, their attitude, composed, in control, and he said he preferred that people could not tell if they won or lose by how they walked off the court because they maintained the right attitude. Right? Because if you win and then you get all hyphy and you're jumping up and down, you're acting like a fool. Right? It's one game in the season. We got lots of games, guys. It's one in the season. There's nothing to celebrate here. So they just have this attitude of, oh, this is our job. We're grateful for our job and we're going to get back to work. We got work to do. We got work to do. And they just always check their attitude. If they lost, they didn't walk to their locker room with their heads down, right? Complaining, feeling bad. They check their attitude. So this attitude of gratitude all the time. When you get offers rejected, you say, oh, I'm so grateful. When people tell you you're an idiot and they don't want to join, or people, um, say they're coming and they don't. Whatever it is, attitude of gratitude all the time is going to um, it's going to make you a magnet. It's really going to start attracting people to you. But complaining, blaming, justifying, cynicism, sarcasm If those are your attitudes, you're repelling people. You're rejecting them. You're pushing them away. People aren't interested in that. It doesn't bring them closer to you. So you switch to an attitude of gratitude, you turn into a magnet, start attracting opportunities, ideas, concepts, relationships, money, business. It'll be awesome. Attitude of gratitude. What about when you're in the gym, right? You just finished leg day. And tomorrow, when you get to go down the stairs, the 3 stairs down to your front porch, and your legs hurt so bad because of leg day, instead of saying, ah, shit, I worked out too hard, or my legs hurt, or the gym sucks, none of that. Say, I am so grateful for my legs. I'm so grateful for this feeling. It feels alive. It doesn't hurt. I feel alive. Right? When you switch your attitude around it, then you'll actually end up going to the gym again. But if you have this attitude of every time I go to the gym, it hurts, then you're not going to go to the gym nearly as often, right? So your activity gets affected, and then your results get affected. You see what I mean? Same thing with your phone calls or your prospecting or your ad posting. If you have this attitude of I love what I do, I like myself, and I love what I do, over and over, it will affect your activity. You'll start taking more activity. Attitude of gratitude. It's a big deal. So if you have this attitude of gratitude, then we can move on to our activity. What is the activity? The activity, the best word to go with activity is massive. Massive activity in the direction towards your desires, towards your dreams. Massive action, right? If you're going to make phone calls, ladies and gentlemen, make a few thousand. If you're going to knock on doors, knock on a few thousand. If you're going to put up signs, put up a few thousand. Massive action. Right? If you're going to read some books, read a couple hundred books. Let's get this thing going. Sure, it'll take you a few years. It's all good. This massive action is going to feed into the result that you're wanting. Now, the next step, the final step, the one that people always mess up is result. Now, what I mean by mess up is they are just not clear. For the result we're after, we must be clear and specific. Okay? If your result, if you say, okay, I want a car. I want a Cadillac. Well, how many Cadillacs are in the junkyard? Right? Cadillac's been around forever. Do you want a new one? Do you want an old one? Do you want a used one? Do you want a black one or a pink one or a green one? Do you want one with 2 doors or 4 doors or 5 doors? Right? How many miles do you want? What model? What mileage? What part of the country is it coming from? You know, you get different issues with cars coming from the East Coast versus the West Coast versus the South. You know, so where do you want it to come from? Does it have tint? Right? What kind of interior is it? What's so the clearer it is, the more specific it is, the faster you'll get it. But if you just say I want more money, you could walk past $1 on the floor. There you go. You got more money. But if you say I want to collect and deposit $300,000 into my bank account by the end of the year, it's more specific, it's more measurable, it's clear. It's not just I want money, I want to collect and deposit. Right? Because you could go raise some capital, put 300 grand in. That's not yours. So again, it's got to be clear, specific. I want to earn, collect, and deposit $492,000 into my bank account through marketing the Renatus education in 2017. Whatever it is, clear, specific results. Right? You clean up your philosophy. It's as easy as doing it instead of saying this is hard or this is uncomfortable or I don't like this. The attitude of gratitude, taking massive action and getting a clear result. These are the 4 phases These are the 4 phases that will change your life. 1, 2, 3, 4. I promise. Easy as doing it. If you just take on this philosophy that what I just trained on is as easy as doing it, it'll start to affect you in a subconscious level. Okay. Hopefully, that came through clearly. On my iPad, I'm in the middle of Phoenix, headed to a meeting. Just left Vegas last night, getting ready to rock and roll with the team, and then talk to our guest tonight, put some orders in, just get the team growing. I love what I do. I like myself, and I love what I do. It's as easy as doing it. I am so grateful. And man, I'm going to 3-4 epics this week. I'm going to 3 follow-ups this week. I am taking massive action. And my result, top income earner. Here we go, baby. All right, guys, tuning in. I got to jump on another call. So I'll catch up with you soon. Wealth Wednesday. Remember to take back your existence so you don't die like a punk, guys. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in. Gamer, you're awesome. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
Thanks, Michael.